I'm sure by now you've all seen the headlines about Tilly Norwood, the AI actress being pitched quite seriously as the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman. A digital creation conjured not from flesh and blood, but from lines of code and terabytes of training data. Now, some find this thrilling. Others, most notably the Screen Actors Guild, find it terrifying. And to be honest, I can see why. Actors spend years holding their craft, the intricacy of a glance, the rhythm of a line, or the way a pause can carry more weight than a monologue. Only to now be told that all of this might be replaced by a neural network, and one trained on their performances, all without so much as a thank you or royalty check. And Tilly is just the beginning, because once you can generate one actress, why stop there? I mean, imagine the fully automated pipeline. AI writes the script, it manifests the actors, it generates the sets, it edits the footage, and even dubs the movie into 20 languages, all before you've even finished your popcorn. Maybe it can even spin out alternative endings. One for a happy ending, one for a tragic ending, or one for maybe somewhere in between. For studios, this is efficiency incarnate. No scheduling conflicts, no egos, no reshoots. But for humans, yet another existential crisis. Jobs vanish and stories risk becoming, well, cookie cutter. That messy, unpredictable spark of human performance, the thing that makes a scene unforgettable, risks getting ironed out into something synthetically safe. For indie filmmakers, this isn't a crisis at all, it's a revolution. Suddenly the tools that once cost millions are available to anyone with a laptop. They can conjure impossible visuals, they can reshoot endlessly and release globally without ever stepping on a plane. It's the democratization of cinema, and Hollywood's monopoly cracked wide open. So what does Tilly Norwood really represent? She's not just a digital actress, she's a mirror forcing us to ask, what do we actually value in film? Is it the flawless delivery or the gloriously human imperfections that no algorithm can ever fake? Because if history has taught us anything, from Napster to deepfakes, it's that technology doesn't politely wait its turn. It barges in, it disrupts, and leaves us scrambling to decide what's worth protecting. You know, Napster didn't kill music, but it did force us to rethink ownership, distribution, and the very economics of the industry. Similarly, deepfakes didn't end trust overnight, but they did make us question what we can believe with our own eyes. So maybe Tilly isn't the death of acting. Maybe Tilly's the beginning of a much bigger conversation about art, ownership, and the soul of creativity. Because in the end, the question isn't whether films of the future will be powered by silicon or soul. The question is whether we as audiences, will still recognise the difference and care enough to protect it.